thought you meant
It's on the
was it
board
happening
somewhere.
today?
Hello, and welcome.
Oh, you weren't talking to me.
Bro said hello and welcome like this wasn't part 2 of one episode.
Yeah, right.
It
It was a jump cut. Let's be real.
it is another episode, but
Jump point cut.
welcome to another episode of Jump Point, as we continue the fight with the Bullhorn Pirates. And I'm not gonna. There's no reason to do a big recap here. We're just gonna move right into initiative.
I'm not gonna sugarcoat it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sugarcoat it.
Recap.
You guys are in
Fine.
combat.
The captain's dead.
Or something.
As we start at the top of the turn order here with the first mate, Annette, as she's tired, haggard. You guys have put a lot of blows into her. She is going to use a bonus action to pull out a potion of healing.
My god. I respect you.
And heal for, you know, an amount. It's
An
decent-
amount.
An amount. Goodness gracious.
Wait, but I actually don't see Pocky on the map. And
That's
I
because
don't
he went
really-
invisible.
Yeah, you remember nothing. This is what I mean.
Yeah. He threw a
Autumn's
flash.
flying. Pocky threw a flashbang.
Yep. He said.
Okay, yeah. Psychic flashback. I do remember that actually. God. I
Yeah,
might
that's
need a
what you had
recap.
me
I was a
fucked
little
up.
drunk.
It's okay. We'll do it
Hey,
as.
I
little.
looked at the can. The thing has 4.5 servings in it.
Bro.
Oh my god.
No.
You're
That should
not
be
supposed to
illegal
drink
for
that whole
alcohol.
thing.
You can't do that for that's fucked
You
up.
can't do that.
I mean,
Wait.
If a
What's
can has a serving size on it, there's no rest of that sentence.
Truly.
I mean,
that's
given the
fucked.
state, I mean, come on, it's Four Loco. It's the fucking drink company that
I
killed
knew what I
people.
was getting into.
Yeah, you did.
To be fair, it is in the name.
True.
True.
They
There
are-
are four locos in
Four
there.
loco per
Yeah.
can.
Yep.
Thea.
Anyway,
Oh,
I don't even have all my stuff open. We'll get that
How dare
as we go along. And that is going to make.
your
wait, did you heal me? Wait,
no.
Not yet.
Nope.
He's
Oh.
going to.
fuck.
He's
Okay,
going
well,
to. Your AC is +1 though.
okay, well,
And
that's
that
good.
is going to make 3. Make some attacks onto you, Thea. And she's going to reckless here.
Fuck.
The first one here for a 21 to hit, taking 12 bludgeoning damage. How are you
I'm gonna
looking?
stop you right there. Fellas, it's been real. It's been real. It's been grand, actually. You know what? I've had one of the best times of my life.
No.
Here with you today. Unfortunately, though, I have to depart from this mortal plane.
You have
It's been
doesn't exist right now. Hold on.
Nope.
I'm gonna use my reaction.
Okay.
Oh, that's maybe the worst roll possible. If your AC was +2,
Is there any
Would
other
that-
spell slots or anything from Thea? Just to be completely honest and open here.
You got the cheat sheet open.
Do
I
you-
have not got the cheat sheet open.
Okay. We're really back into it. I love it.
Oh, I can use my shield.
Yeah,
do that.
you can use shield.
I thought that by
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah, cool. So your AC is at what,
Wait,
20,
fuck, no, I didn't mean to do
23 now?
Hang on.
No. It's a spell.
It's a spell.
But you don't have to roll it. It just adds +5 to your AC.
Okay. So AC's 23
Okay.
now, correct?
No, I'm gonna hold on to that ether.
I don't know,
Yeah.
Josh. I don't know what.
18 plus
Or-
5. 18 plus 5.
It
No,
is
it's
more than
19,
21.
isn't it?
Nine,
Wait,
19
wait,
plus
hold
five.
on. Everyone's speaking too much. Wait,
Yeah,
hold on.
yeah.
Your
hang
AC
on.
is 24.
Oh, 24.
Okay.
okay. I forgot with stuff happening with Demi's stuff. Okay.
I was gonna do it, but if she's using shields,
Okay,
then-
for sure. I figured she would. Next one. 22 doesn't do it. 21 does not do it. Very good. Well placed shield.
correct.
What's your spell slots looking like right now? a lovely starlight night.
I don't know.
I think you
fine.
don't have anymore.
I think that's it. Fine.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
You magic missile last time, and shield just down.
Yeah.
That's
And we also
unfortunate.
did a magic missile in the first combat as well, so
Yep,
that's
yeah.
probably it.
Autumn, it is your turn with Demi on deck.
Alright. Hold on, let me cross something off the bingo board here preemptively. I'm going to continue flying.
Yeah, you have half movement
Yeah.
because you're holding on to Kettle.
That's 15 right there.
Yeah.
Can I put Kettle down in this space and buff there?
Here, I can. What I'll say is you don't have any movement here. You can drop him directly underneath you, right? So
Okay.
you would have to move back like one space, if that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah.
You swap spaces with
Just swap
Kettle.
them.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Alright.
Let me just move that.
Yeah.
Oop, got you.
Wicked. And
So
then...
that's still within your movement range, right?
Oh, actually, you know what?
Sure, yeah.
I'm gonna switch it back. I'm gonna go up next to Thea. I'm gonna put Kettle on the
outside,
on the edge. Yeah.
on the edge here.
And then hold on, I have to read. Okay, yeah. Alright. I'm gonna use my action and I'm gonna cast Healing Hands
Or use
on Thea.
your trait, Healing Hands. Okay, yeah.
Not the most, but it's number.
Yeah, you reach out and touch Thea, curing some of her wounds here. So 5 HP to you, Thea.
Thank you so much, King.
It's the
Anything-
average.
Anything else?
Everyone liked that.
Yeah, truly everyone did like that. Anything else for your turn on him?
Is Demi and Lauren are after? I'm going to use my bonus action. Damn, I have too many bonus action options to decide.
Same.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to move my illusion.
I should make it clear that I'm half health.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my illusion right here.
Okay. Yeah, it goes on top of this terrain. All right, that's gonna be your turn, Demi. It's your turn with Morn on deck.
I have a question.
For sure.
According to this calculator, my scapegoat still has hit points, but it's not on the map, and I don't really remember. I think I had one turn when we ran up here.
Yeah, it did. He did a considerable amount of damage to the scapegoat. He did 5 points of necrotic, 7 points of fire. Do it.
Pocky.
Yeah,
Right.
the captain did.
Oh, if he did, then I'm pretty sure it's just gone. In that case, fuck. Have another channel material either. Dog. I'm gonna take Thea by the hand and say, "Can I have this dance?" And I'm gonna try and switch places with you, but I'm gonna use my face step to send you over to Giles.
That's crazy that you did that. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Why are you so
You wanna stay
I
flabbergasted
can't
right
hit
now?
anyone anymore.
You want to stay here?
No, but I can't hit anyone anymore. I've only got my short sword.
Yeah, all the rest of her magic spells are up close, except for Sacred Flame. So that's a choice. That's definitely a choice. If you want to do that.
I would still do it. You look worse than me.
I mean, yeah, sure. You guys gotta carry me on this one.
Okay. Move yourself. So it's
That's
right next to Giles. There you go.
Bonus action.
Move yourself there, Thea. There you go.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Here. Actually, I won't even step up. I don't have to. So I will, from here, use my hand crossbow.
Alright, that's a hit.
Jeez. I'm not supposed. Why is it an advantage? Hang on.
Because
Still the first
she
roll.
reckless.
That's true. It just my sheet was set to advantage, and I didn't do that.
It's all good.
But that's true. It would have been advantage.
Yes, it would have. 7 points. Piercing. Okay.
Hmm.
Anything else for your turn?
No, right now everybody's close enough to get defensive drive, so
All right, Morn.
I think I'm good here. Yeah, that's my turn.
It's on you, Morn. With Benor up.
I'm going to. Yeah, let's take advantage of that advantage and give myself sneak attack. I'll shoot her.
There you go.
Yeah, I forgot she reckless. Otherwise, I would have used hot
That's
iron.
a 17 on the die.
Yeah, that's going to be a
20.
hit.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like
Yeah,
23. D10 with the pistol. For D6s. Cool. For a total of 20 damage.
20.
20 piercing. Sorry, I'm bad at math. That's a 17.
17, okay.
And my bonus action, I'm going to fucking try to bash this guy right next to me in the face.
For sure, yeah.
Hold my pistol, shoot at her, and then just swing directly to my right, trying to punch this guy with it. I have no modifier for this.
Yep.
It went out of the tray. Thank you. It was a better roll, but this is a 10.
10 on just raw 10. 10 is not going to do it.
It's a raw 10. Yeah.
Raw 10 is not going to do it.
Cool. That is it.
All right. Benor is going to use her last healing word onto you, Demi. For that's 6, 7, 8, 9 points of healing. So no more,
Fucking based.
no more healing for.
It takes me out of yellow dot territory.
There you go. And then she's gonna use her mace on the homie right here for a 20 to hit. For 9 points of damage. This guy's looking not too good. Looking not too good. That is going to be her turn. It is all of the pirates' turn. The one that was just swung on, gonna swing back for an 18. 18 definitely hits her. She's gonna take 3 points of pure slashing damage. All right. The ones, they still have their command from their captain, even though they can't see him. They're gonna shoot at the casters. We're gonna have a shot toward the one that did a bunch of damage to the second mate, Thea.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
It's
Eight-
really crazy.
18 to hit.
Misses.
That AC buff is crazy.
Wait, has
She's
a
still up
turn
on
gone
shield.
around? That's right. Yeah, turn has gone around yet.
Although she's at 23, not 24.
Makes sense to me. Remember, we're going to have a shot onto Autumn. He's going to jump down here and make a shot onto Autumn. For a 19 to hit, you're taking max damage, 12 points of piercing damage to Autumn.
Your AC goes up by 7.
Well, that's
It
21.
goes down by 1 and goes up by 7. Sorry.
This would be 20.
Cool. All right. And it's
These
going to
off.
be.
Wait, no, that'd be 22.
It's going to be the one in front of Morn's turn. For a 19 to hit on you, Morn, for 4 slashing damage. And the last one here is going to make a shot. Here, he's actually going to jump onto here. Oh, don't stretch him. Move him. There we go. GM. Damn. Just outside of the range.
wide.
Just outside of the range here. So he's going to have to make a shot at disadvantage toward one of our casters. It's going to be toward... Oh, wait. Let's see. Yeah, it's going to be toward the casters. That was the command from the cap. For a 16, it's going to be at disadvantage. 16 does not do it, correct, on him?
Correct.
All right.
In the moment, Demi's been in this sort of defensive stance, ready to just like reach out and block. And in the moment where that one guy fires across, there's a flash of blue and a glittering cascade of energy as the shot just ricochets away from Autumn. Demi stands back up out of the defensive stance, but Autumn is the focus right now.
Giles, it's you with Thea on deck.
Right. I think Giles is going to shoot at this pirate.
All right. 14 is not going to do it.
Bro, what is with these pirates, man?
Actually, no, sorry. I was looking at the wrong stat block. 14 is going to do it. Give me the damage.
Yo,
There we
Looking at
go.
the wrong stat block. 13
who are you
damage
shooting this
is
guy or this guy?
the one next to him. That guy is my marker. That guy is, he's fallen.
Oh, he's
I
not
got-
real. Okay.
Yeah, he's my turn. My turn for them. It's going to be 13 points of damage. Is this piercing force? What is this?
This is force.
Okay. Just thought I'd ask. All right.
And then, going to command Kettle to jump around over here, and
So they're on a ledge. So Kettle jumped down just now, right? It would depend on where you set him in a weird spot that is kind of a tricky spot. Not really here on him.
I mean, can I have?
I'm
Well,
asking, let
Autumn's
me ask
also
Autumn.
flying still,
Yeah.
so there's space under him.
The space underneath him. Okay,
Yeah.
so we will rule it like that and move him forward here.
Okay, cool.
There you go.
Yeah.
Are you flying?
So we'll
do you
do
have
that.
wings?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The I don't think I said it, but the illusion also grew wings and started flying the same time I did.
That's right.
So this is at advantage regardless.
Yes. Yep. A 23 definitely hits, and she has to make a strength saving throw. She does so with advantage because she's raging. So this is a DC 13. Okay. 13 on the die for a total of 14. So she does succeed that, but does take a fair bit of damage here.
Damn.
Alright, and with that, I'm then also going to move Willow here? Here.
All right.
No, sorry. No, next to Morn.
Some more.
Or sorry, next to it.
On him.
On him.
Okay. Makes sense to me.
And that concludes my turn.
All right. Appearing from your blind spot. Pocky reaches out. You see this kind of green flame flash for a moment as he's going to make an attack onto you, Demi.
Yeah.
At advantage. For a 25 to hit.
Yep.
Ouch.
You're taking 7 necrotic, 7 fire. As you see him, like, you're an issue. And you see this dagger pierce into Demi.
I get that a lot.
And he's going to make a second attack towards you as well. For a 26 to hit.
Can you calm?
5 points of necrotic,
Oh,
2 fire.
good ask.
Okay,
Roll-
so
roll the mid
that,
damage.
that takes me all the way down.
It's going to be Captain Pocky's turn.
Why
Oh, it
am I
takes
resistant to
you
cold and not
down?
fire?
As you...
I think so. What the first
Yeah,
one's 14, and the
yeah,
second
yeah.
one's 7.
On him, you see the same thing.
21.
You see the same thing that Demi saw as Pocky stabs into Demi. You see this green flame flash on the blade and wrap itself around Pocky's arm. And it's gonna be his turn. It is your turn. What you got?
Well. I don't know. Hang on.
Yeah, I used my reaction. I don't have anything to fix that.
No, you did good. I don't think I can too much though.
Autumn's AC is back down to normal.
What do you got?
I think we're gonna need a little bit of help with my turn. I don't really know what to do.
What are you thinking? What are you thinking?
Well, I don't.
Well, let's walk through it. You're a bit far from your friends. Remember, you're under the Featherfall kind of condition here, like the spell as you're in at the Astral Sea. So you could, move 10 feet back and take a running jump here, because that's within your movement.
Yeah.
You have a use of Starlight Step left as well, or did you use both of those already?
I used them.
Yeah. So
Who has the healing potions?
I did, but I used one last time, so I don't have
You
any
used yours?
anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did someone use them during the break of last episode as well? The Grady?
Okay,
we used
but-
them during
yeah.
the break.
Yeah. Hey. So you could run and jump over and try and fight Pocky. You could cast a Sacred Flame.
I'm just gonna do that.
Okay.
I'm just gonna do that.
Okay. Yeah. What I'll say is, like, if you have the movement to do so here, as you backed up 10 feet, and then you can just hit this 20-foot gap. Yeah, I'll allow you to do it. Back up 10.
Just hit the rip off this 20-foot gap, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
We'll hand wave the athletics check. You make it.
Okay. Oh, that was almost a 1.
25 definitely hits. Yeah.
Optimal short sword.
12 points of damage. We like that.
Man.
Okay. You see that, like, that green flame energy from his arm like reach up and kind of take the brunt of your short sword attack, but you see your sword continues to carry through and actually cuts him. That is going to be... Is that going to be it for your turn? Anything else?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. It is going to be Annette's turn. Annette is going to... Okay. She's going to move toward you, Morn. Oh, I'm on the GM layer. That'll do it. Move toward you, Morn, and make some attacks. Stack 16 to hit.
That's a miss.
All right, second attack.
Oh wait, no, I don't have defensive drive anymore. That meets it, so 12.
Ooh, 12 points of bludgeoning damage here. Next one's a 21 for 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Your
This will
AC
be
is
the-
15?
This is the first. My AC is 16, so it meets it, beats it. And this will be the first time Morn has gone down.
Whoa.
As you see Morn fall down, you see that she reels her fist back up again and goes to hit you all while you're on the ground. Like hits your head into the actual stone here, to giving you 2 death saves. 2 fails.
Hang on, do you go down on the first one or the second one?
The second one. So I'm not dead.
Yeah. So her last attack
But it's not good.
hits you for 2 failed death saves. Autumn, it
Yeah,
is your
Marco.
turn.
As I like swing the pistol around to hit this guy, she comes over and blindsides me and just completely dazes me.
How many
Just
attacks does she
pummeling me.
have? 2 or 3?
Just 3.
Okay.
Should I tick off? Everything is going wrong box now.
Yes.
You probably could.
I don't have any of those boxes on mine, so.
Autumn, it is your turn. Morn, you should see Morn get blindsided by 2 fists, punched in the gut, and then she puts both of her hands together and slams hard on Morn's head as you hear his head just hit the stone. What do you do?
Alright, well, above table question. So I have my spiritual weapon out, right?
For sure.
If I use, like a full action spell, can I still use the bonus action to strike with the...
Yeah, because it's already it's a persisting spell.
Okay. Then I'm gonna cast Bane on the 3 enemies that are closest to me.
Smart.
Okay. It's going to be
That doesn't want to pop out. It's a
Alright.
DC 14 charisma.
so it's Annette, Captain Pocky, and this last pirate here. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll roll for Annette. It's a wisdom saving throw?
Charisma.
Charisma. Okay, she has 3. It's total of 13 on the die for a total of 16. I think that's a success, correct?
Yeah, that is.
Captain Pocky rolls a 4. And it's charisma. It's a total of
There's no way you
7.
can make it.
It's a 7.
That's fail.
He's going to burn legendary resistance to shake off your spell. It's
Okay,
going to be
alright.
the pirate. Hey, I wasn't playing when I said I was coming for you. It's going to be a 5 on the die for the pirate. That's going to be a failure.
Alright. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to do the spiritual weapon onto Annette.
Okay, yeah, give me the attack roll here.
I'm just going to roll it in the chat because D20 is still not working for me.
D20 plus your spell casting.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
14 does not do it. Demi, I need a death saving throw from you.
I don't want my turn to go. I don't want my turn.
Fail.
Fail.
Well,
That's
can I-
one
can I-
fail.
Can I pass? Can I...
Morn, this is very important.
I believe. I'm a believer.
On a 10 or higher, I don't fucking die. On a 9 or lower, I fucking die.
Yes.
Cool.
You want to roll in front of the board here? Or if you trust your physical dice, this would be the time to do it.
Trust, and I'm taking a picture before I even say what it is.
Okay, yeah. You want to send it to me privately? For the drama? Okay.
Christ.
It's Benora's turn. She's going to swing toward this pirate here. For an 8. 8 is going to miss. And that is going to be her turn. It's going to be all of our lovely pirates' turn. We're going to have a shot from this one here onto you on him. Pistol. For a 14. 14 is not going to do it, if I'm not mistaken. This pirate here that just got swung on by Benora is going to swing for a scimitar. That's going to be a miss. This one here is going to try and shoot toward you on. Actually, try and shoot toward you on him. Yeah, I think. Oh, geez, I'm going to roll for it. As he sees, he was pretty far off, and he sees two of you both flying. He's going to try and. I'm just going to roll just a luck roll and see what he does here with his intelligence.
I think it's a.
Oh.
I think there's like a roll to check. Hold on.
Yeah, I think it's like is it like intelligence?
Physical interaction reveals it to be false. It's an intelligence check, but that takes his action to do.
Yeah, I think he's like puzzled for a moment because he sees both of you flying, and
He
he's
just
like,
has to pick in this moment if he wants to shoot one.
okay, yeah. It's pretty low. He's like sees his captain. He's gonna shoot the one next to his captain. Honestly, revealing it to be the bullet goes straight through it. You see the flutter of the illusion. This one here is quite far. It's gonna make a shot toward you, Demi. Sorry, not Demi. Toward you, Thea. I'm doing it.
I mean, he could. It'd be a disadvantage.
So, take a shot toward you, Thea. It's gonna be definitely disadvantage from here. For a 20. Not for just a 20.
Roll.
Have I still got my buff?
No, you do
No.
not. You're
Yeah,
taking
fuck me.
3
Stop shield, I think. No, you moved. Never mind.
Yep.
It's been your turn.
3 piercing damage toward you, Thea. 3 piercing. That's all the pirates here. Giles, it is your turn.
All right. Perplexing. Truly perplexing.
What are you thinking, Captain Bombrunner? What you got?
Okay, I'm gonna shoot at this guy.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah. 16 hits
Clattered.
and 15 points of force damage as you use your musket, ending him.
Holding it sideways.
Yeah.
What else for your turn? That's 1 down.
I'm gonna command BB to shoot.
Shoot a net here. Is that within his range? 30? Right?
I think his range is like 120 feet.
With the force ballista?
Yeah.
It's like 60 something. I don't think it's 120. It's like 60.
No, it says range 120 feet, one target.
Jeez, the cannon is strong. As I knew it would be. Yeah, give me the attack roll. 24 definitely hits.
Get him.
We want high damage here. 14, that's max, right? Yeah, max damage here.
Yeah.
Describe to me what happens here as BB shoots Annette, finishing her.
That's my
I think after I like see the pirate, after I shoot the pirate and it goes down, I like immediately command BB and point to Annette, and BB sort of just digs its feet into the ground, and you see like this sort of like inside its barrel, it starts to like glow white hot, and then just this laser of a bolt shoots out and goes straight for Annette's head.
So fucking sick.
Yeah, you see, she doesn't have any time to react. She already was in the motion of hitting Morn, and you just see her get blown back. Anything else for Giles' turn?
Yeah, at this point, I'm going to move Kettle down to here. And I believe that concludes my turn.
Yeah, just give me acrobatics check from Kettle.
What is it? It's a Dex? It's Dex based?
Yeah, it'd be Dex, yep. Nice.
Nice.
Perfect. He lands perfectly right next to Thea.
What a goddamn turn.
Yeah, I'd
Nice.
love to see it.
It's going to be Captain Pocky's turn. He's going to make an attack. Thea, you see him look toward you and look toward Demi on the ground, who's barely breathing. He's like, you should do better to help your crew. Make sure they come out in one piece.
Shut up, bitch.
And you see he stabs his knife into Demi's chest slowly. As he's kind of squatting. It's 2 death saves. And he goes to make an attack towards you. For a 10. Misses.
Eat my dick.
At the top of your turn, however, he's going to use legendary action to make another attack toward you. For a natural 20.
Fuck. Sorry, I called you a bitch.
You see, he like sees that you stepped out of the way and he's like, not bad. Swings down onto you as the infernal dagger connects. You're taking 8 points of necrotic, 8 points of fire.
So... Wait, how much damage am I taking in total?
18. Right?
Fellas, it's been real. It's been so real.
Brother,
It's been...
16.
16, sorry. Math. Quick math. 16
Fellas,
still, right?
it's been so real.
Down.
We've had so much...
Where is this cleric?
Where is this cleric?
Yeah, wait, true. Where the fuck is this cleric?
10 feet away.
10 feet away. And
Bitch!
she's already used all of her healing spells, her healing
That's
words
crazy.
on you guys.
Anyway,
Keeping
lads,
you up during this.
you're on your own.
Down. Thea.
It's been crazy. It's been great, even.
So you did go
crazy.
down, and you started turn. I need you to make a death
So
save,
it-
if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
It's the order of things here.
Hell yeah.
Success. Autumn, it is your turn. You see, as you look over, you see Demi get stabbed in their gut. You can kind of hear like the groan of pain, and then you see Captain Pocky miss and then land a direct hit onto Thea. What are you doing?
Oh, the choices.
There's no ground.
Ah. Fuck. Ah. Okay. Fuck.
What's Autumn thinking right now?
I believe.
Well,
I think
I need to get somebody up.
I think
Somebody needs to come up.
Autumn,
And I just.
give me a wisdom saving throw.
Alright.
A 6.
Okay, that didn't add the 6 modifier. Should be 12.
12. Even so, it's not great. You remember something that happened to you recently. A flash, a moment where you looked at someone you weren't supposed to look at. And you looked at the Lady of Pain. You remember both of your arms breaking. That feeling of hopelessness, helplessness in this moment. You couldn't do anything. And as you snap back into this moment here, seeing all your friends down, that fear creeps in. What do you do?
I'm going to.
Use your words, man.
Oh, I have like four different follow-up sentences for that. I don't know which one to say.
Yeah, sure.
God.
Well, what's the thing that comes first to you? What would Autumn do in this moment? Who would he say first? If you had to make that choice.
Well, I'm going with proximity, and it's between Demi and Morn because they're within touch range.
Yeah.
So.
Actually, sorry to actually here.
What's up?
Isn't Demi like on a lower plane?
Yeah, you would have to fly down. He is flying though, so he can get to both.
Okay, true.
With
That's
no issue.
And I don't see potions on either of them.
My last remaining potion is an Aerith Sands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Autumn would even remember that we're out.
Yeah, you commanded them to the ship to stay like around, but you were very clear that you didn't want them in danger. I know it's a tough choice
Yeah, very.
on them, but you gotta decide.
This is
Yeah,
fate of all clerics.
Yes, it is.
really.
Really.
How to spend an action. Alright, I will cast Cure Wounds first level on Demi.
Okay. 2d8 plus
I forgot that.
plus your wisdom modifier.
Yeah, what is that? You said 2d8 plus 4?
2d8 plus your wisdom modifier, if that is 4. Nine points to you, Demi, as your backup.
I am going to collect Morn.
That's not correct.
No?
What's going on?
I'm dead. I've been dead.
Fuck. Holy.
Okay. I will allow you to just give me a medicine check on him as you're
Okay.
preparing to cast this spell.
Oh, that's bad.
My guy.
That
You
even added the
move?
modifier.
You move over in this moment. What I'll say is you've been training with Allium to hide from the vision of fate. And in this moment you can see it. A wisping thread cut for a moment from Demi. As you look toward Morn, you see it. A thread from you to him. Clear. You know that in this moment, you can reach toward Morn, but you're unsure of Demi's fate, as things are stressful right now. You see that quick tear, you don't know what to make of it.
Yeah, I think with that, with Onum seeing the threads, I think he will continue collecting Morn, and I will use my half movement and start flying Morn this way.
Okay.
And
Just to be above table and think. Oh, sorry. Continue.
while I am moving Morn, my illusion is going to cast Sacred Flame on the captain.
Okay. To be very clear here, are you going to use your healing on Morn?
I mean, if I can.
I will allow you to do that in this moment.
Yeah, then definitely. Yeah.
Okay. Morn,
I'd say I would probably heal Morn and then
pick him up.
or like yeah, and then start moving.
Yeah, Morn, you awaken with in the arms of an angel. It's a weird
Truly.
feeling of like you're kind of like pain in your head, and you wake up and you look up at Onum. What if any? What emotion does Morn see as he opens his eyes to look up at you, Onum?
In what emotion does he see in Onum?
Yeah. You know something is wrong right now.
I think Morn just sees pure fear. Like wide-eyed, like not sweating, but like, you know, just very tense on him.
Yeah. You're back up, Morn, with 9 HP. And it is your turn.
What can I even do floating here?
Oh wait, did that Sacred Flame hit?
It does not, because I'm letting you move
Oh,
that
right.
cure wounds over
Right,
here.
right, okay,
So you wouldn't be able to do it.
Sacred Flame's a cantrip. Oh yeah, but it's action, so.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I Last thing I remember, I got fucking just
Did you use your action now?
Yeah, for curing wounds.
Yeah, because it was a 2-try.
It was getting just my head beat in. And now I come to floating over the astral sea, and I see fear in Autumn's eyes, and I'm still just confused about everything that's happening in this moment as I look behind me and I see Demi's blood pooling and a minotaur standing above their body, and Thea unconscious next to them. What will you allow me to do while I'm being held here flying?
You can shoot here.
Okay.
I'll remove this X off of you and put you at red dot.
Yeah. Okay. My bad.
Yeah. You can shoot, and I'll constitute in this moment because of things. Kettle is an ally.
Is also in pack tactics mode.
Yes, he is.
Wow.
So yeah, I'll allow you. If you want to get a shot here.
Yeah, I'm shooting the minotaur.
Sure. Yeah, you can see him like standing back up here.
As I struggle to get a shot, as I'm just screaming and aiming at this fucking minotaur, and I shoot, and it just, I'm not thinking straight. That's a natural 1 on the d20.
Yeah, you look and see Demi, and you know.
I think Morn recognizes it because, I mean, you've seen me skin my knee as a kid. Like, you know that inside Demi is this sort of infernal engine, and you can tell. Like, the green has lost its glow. Their body's cold. You can see it.
It's Benora's turn. She looks over, like in the middle of fighting this guy. Looks over. You can see the shock on her face, and the look of knowing that she's already exhausted too. She's gonna swing on this guy here, hitting him. He goes down instantly. And she's going to run up toward Pocky and make another attack. And a 15 is not going to do it. As you see, he like kind of steps out of the way. It's going to be all of the pirates' turn. I'm just going to... They're going to make their attacks onto Benor here. These last 2 pirates. This one's going to jump here and make it them here. Both are within their range. First attack. 16 hits. 15 misses. It's going to be the pirate's turn. Giles, it is your turn. What do you do?
Is it possible for me to... Well, I know you'll allow me to use the sending stone, but is it possible for me to tell Aerith to land where we are?
Yeah, you could. Also, in this moment, since you're a captain, give me just a perception check here. Actually, no, just give me a d20. Give me a d20. Sorry, give me a d20 here. You want high.
That's kind of high.
It's kind of good.
That's kind of good.
You hear in the distance an explosion. As you see the bombard ship is not just burning how it was before and like missing its shot. That ship is completely sunk. The cannon exploded from it, and you can hear the cry. It's actually interesting. It sounds bigger than you know. It's coming from Captain Rip. I think you'd be aware that kobolds can make their voices sound large and inspire their allies, and you hear a yell from Captain Rip. You know that they have destroyed that ship, and they could be here to help you in such very shortly. With that knowledge,
I think.
what do you do?
Yeah, I think at that point, I pull out the sending stone and sort of speak into it, saying, "We're in a dire situation. Bring yourself and possibly Captain Rip to aid." And try to use with the remaining word count, try to state where we are exactly.
Yeah. You hear back from Aerith. I understand. I'll see if I can't get the all she wrote to you guys. Just be safe. And that's all the sending stone cuts out. That's your action. Anything for your bonus action?
Bonus action, I'm going to tell BB to shoot at the Minotaur at Captain Pocky.
Sure, yeah. "23 definitely hits for 6 points of force damage, and he's pushed 5 feet here. There we go. All right, you still see this green flame from his arm. You see the shot. The green flame takes the brunt of that. But you see the get knocked back. He's like, actually, you see him shaken because he's looking at his ship be destroyed. You see the look of desperation from this captain in that moment. It's like, rally, men! We're getting out of this alive. It's going to be his turn. He's going to go for Benor here. An 18 is going to hit her. 15 is going to miss. She's going to take 5 necrotic, 6. Benor is not looking too great after those 2 slashes. I need you to make a death saving throw. Ooh. Another success. Autumn, it is your turn. You're still holding Born in your arms, moving away.
Alright.
What are you doing?
I'm going to try to say this very carefully, so let me know if there is a thing that you do not like about this.
Sure.
But I'm going to continue flying for 5 more feet.
Okay.
And I'm going to use our collective momentum to kind of swing Morn right on the edge there.
I like
save
that.
As much of my movement
Yeah,
as I
yeah.
can.
I'll let you do that.
I'm going to use 10 more feet of movements. That's 15 total. One of them was like, okay, so 5 would be more like 10, I guess. So maybe 10 feet left.
Yeah, okay. All right, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna. I'm gonna cast. I will do. Oh, I didn't even realize Cure Wounds was a full action. I thought it was a bonus action. I'm gonna do first level Cure Wounds on Thea.
All right, 2d8 plus your wisdom modifier. Roll it up. $12 points to you, Thea. Thea, you're brought back up.
Let's fucking go.
I think as Thea comes up, she sees the same fear that Morn saw on Autumn, and in a very panicked tone, Autumn will ask Thea if you can get yourself back to the other side.
Yeah, you can't get rid of me, bitch. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, she's coughing up blood. You can't get rid of
I'm
me.
dying.
Truly dying.
Is that it for your turn?
Let me check something.
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna use my bonus action to move my spiritual weapon to the captain here,
Sure, yeah.
and I will attack.
All right.
As I'm doing that, I think I'll use. Yeah, I'll use the rest of my movement.
Make an attack roll with spiritual weapon for me.
Hope that didn't type all the way. Oh god.
10 is not going to do it.
Alright.
Morn, it is your turn. At the end of your turn, Autumn, Pocky's gonna use a legendary action and take a swipe at Brenor. He's gonna use 2 and do strike. 14 is not gonna do it. It is your turn, Morn.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just shoot this guy. I think I'm out of range, though. 1 second. Just enough.
Just enough, yeah.
12.
12 is not going to do it. It's the captain. You can see his desperation. He like moves out of the way of your shot. He's like, "Ah." You can see him looking around for any way to escape here, knowing that the pirate hunters are going to be coming soon.
You're not going anywhere.
It's Benor's
Load
turn.
another round, but that's it.
Benor's going to make 2 attacks onto him. Crit fail. And a 15. Both of these do not do it. As Pocky expertly just moves out of the way of both of these. The pirates, seeing this, I'm going to roll for the pirates here. Bombard ship has just been destroyed. They don't know the status of the strike ship. I'm just going to roll for essentially their wills here. And seeing if they are going to panic. with a 12 on the die. You see them kind of call out, Captain, what's the plan? Oh, what are we doing? You have a plan, right? And you see this one, he'll just move here. This one will move here. And that's going to be their turns. Giles, it is your turn. Roll me another d20 here.
Oh.
Giles. Definitely want high.
Snipe.
Who you're shooting Pocky here? Okay, good. Noted on the 15. Pocky, the 22 definitely hits this man. 8 points. Okay.
And just to remind you, DM, it has been forced this whole time. He hasn't switched back. So
Oh yeah. Oh, I know.
just making sure.
I figured as much. Hey, you see that shot? Sorry.
What is with that 15, by the way?
15. The all she rode. You see that your call out, like the Dark and Stormy has flown next to the all she rode, and they're both approaching now. More so, the all she rode is ahead of them. The Dark and Stormy has kind of pulled back here. They are on their way. They're coming directly for this spot.
Hell yeah.
Any bonus actions from you?
Yeah. BB's gonna shoot at the captain.
All right.
Actually, no. No. I'm not gonna have that happen. I'm gonna have Kettle step in
Okay, yeah.
and use
Pack.
bite.
Pack tactics moment. Let's do it.
Pack tactics moment.
All right. 13 is not going to do it here.
Pack tactics, please.
Gonna be,
Right play.
it's going to be the captain. The captain's like steps out of this dog. He's like, mutt. And is going to try and go for Kettle here. For a 14 to hit Kettle.
I think Kettle's a DC 15.
15? AC 15? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, DC 15, yeah.
Yeah.
Or AC 15, yeah.
Yeah, he swings one toward Kettle and then one toward Benor. Both of them 14s, missing.
Hold this L, Captain. My god.
Truly. You see that he's definitely on the back foot here. Thea, it is your turn with Autumn on deck.
Well, I don't want to go back.
You don't have to go back.
Alright, what do I do then?
You have to go back.
Yeah, we have to go back.
No, let him cook. Go on, let him cook.
It's your character. No.
No,
It is,
let him cook. Let him
it
cook.
is your character,
What would
Jazz.
Thea do?
What would Thea do
Ian,
in
I
this
can't
moment?
use any spells. I'm fucked.
I need
don't have anything.
a
You have Sacred Flame, which is a cantrip.
so you do. Also, I need from you a medicine check. Thea. You were down and didn't see, you saw that knife go in to Demi. You didn't know the result of that. As you look over on a 12, Demi is not moving at all. Color has gone from them. What's the emotion that Thea feels in this moment?
I think at first she's kind of like in a state of shock and denial. And just kind of like stands there for a minute, like intently staring at Demi, just waiting for them to do something, move, like twitch, just anything. And then once that registers that they're not moving at all, she just lets out this blood-curdling scream.
All of you hear it. I think, Giles, you now know that and see that something's not. You told Era things were not going well, but you didn't say everything.
I did say that was in my head.
Yeah.
No, but actually though, I sort of, Giles sort of looks over, at Thea about like what the hell's happening, and then sort of realizes Demi is like the only one that's not like over with us.
Yeah, you were focusing on Captain Pocky. You were like, okay, things are looking bad. You know, everyone's been going down, and then you take stock of everyone, and now you know.
Yeah, I think at this point, Giles is like a bit shocked and like, I don't know. I feel like Giles would be the type to sort of like laugh in terms of like not knowing how to process death and things, you know, like as a coping mechanism.
Yeah, you would face battles on the 3rd chapter, but nothing to the scale, or nothing to that really got, you know, you won most of those fights, and another time you weren't like in the main assault on those. You know, you were, you know, fixing the ship or doing things like that. But seeing it up close like this, it's like, it's different.
Yeah. But at that, like, after sort of like being in disbelief, you see a different type of rage come out of Giles that he himself has not even experienced before. And just leave it at that.
They, with this emotion, do you do anything as you look toward Captain Pocky?
Saya is like in hysterics right now. Like nothing is going on around her right now. She is not like for all she's concerned. There's nobody around her. She is just in a ball, screaming and crying. She's not there.
What you see, Giles, is something different from Thea, if you'll allow me, Thea.
Go right ahead.
There's this... Usually her magic has these stars and things, but you see, in this moment of panic, you see these spots of pure void around Thea. And you remember seeing this type of energy one other place from a particular man with a circle on his armor. And you see her in this panic, and you see these spots of just darkness. Autumn, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna use my bonus action to have my illusion fly up to these two.
Sure, yeah.
And not casting command, but you know, just a suggestion. The illusion will fly up and just say to them, run.
Yeah, you already saw that they were shaken. They're like, "Ah!" They're actually like visibly scared of you, and knowing the situation, they I'll just roll a wisdom save for them real fast. Again. Okay. You see that they're visibly scared. There's no way, there's no other place to run. All their ships are destroyed. This is it for them. This is the end of the line for the Bullhorn Pirates. Is there anything else for your turn on them?
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt onto the captain. I'm
Sure.
gonna cast it 2nd level though.
Okay. D20. What's your spell attack?
Let me see how this rolls.
16 hits.
Alright, now I will say, for a little flavor,
Okay. Por favor, dude.
you know, Autumn's had a couple seconds to process what's happening and has moved who he believes to be alive, at least somewhat away from the danger. And I think Autumn's fear kind of it doesn't go away, but you could kind of see it transform into like an anger. His wide eyes become kind of like a scrunched face. He like puffs his chest a bit and shoots the guiding bolt while his illusion is moving and trying to chase away the others.
You feel this pure moment of rage. Give me the damage, and remember to add your Celestial Revolution, so plus your proficiency bonus here of radiant damage. So it's what, 4d6? No, 5d6 is level.
Yeah,
Right.
it's 5d6 and then
Plus,
what is it? The proficiency?
plus 2. 5d6 plus 2 it was going to be the roll here.
Okay. That's pretty good.
21 points of radiant damage as you see Captain Pocky like, shape up, man. He looks back towards you and gets hit directly by a guiding bolt.
I'm gonna move a little bit also. Just move
Still have,
here.
okay, cool.
Actually, oh no. There.
All right. Morn, it is your turn. You have advantage on this attack roll because of that guiding bolt. You see, Captain Pocky is like lit up from this radiant attack here. That same kind of like green color that you can see from Autumn's wings is outlined Captain Pocky as he like is on his back foot here. What do you do?
Morn's been shooting wildly this entire time. Just as fast as he can load the pistol. And unfortunately that is not changing as I rolled a 3 and a 6.
Bro.
The dice are so mean.
As shot goes wide once again.
Shot goes wide.
I just throw the pistol on the ground and back up and jump across.
Oh yeah. Benor is going to make 2 swings on the Captain Pocky here. Actually, seeing the people running, it's like, no, you're not. And she's going to shoot this one here. For 14 hits. 9 points of radiant damage. As you see a silver bolt sink into this one as he's running away, running literally to nowhere. She's going to finish the job here. She's going to do another one for a 16 to hit. 4. He's not looking good. It is the pirates' turn. They rolled a 13. They're gonna try and continue to run as far away as they can, jumping to this next platform if they're able. Giles, it is your turn. And at this moment, go ahead. What
no,
do
sorry,
you
go
do?
on.
I need a choice from a member of the All She Wrote crew that you have not picked yet. Who would show up and jump off the ship here to help you all? You have Thimba, Nama, Captain Rip. I think that's it, yeah.
I'd say Rick is really hot right now.
Yeah, I vote for Captain Rip. Rip the other captain a new one.
Jumping down from the ship, we see this 4'3" kobold. Jump down, you see the fear in Captain Pocky's eyes as this pirate hunter is here. Like, huh. You can see he looks tired. He's already been in a bit of a fight himself. I need you to roll me, Giles, just roll me 3d6. Okay. See that Rip has taken some damage. He had to fight the rest of Captain Pocky's crew. You know, Pocky, don't make this difficult. And you see frost burning off of his, honestly, like this caked frost on his mace as he's walking over to him right now. I'm gonna roll initiative. He's gonna go.
While that's happening.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Oh, sorry, go on.
Yeah, I'll have him go right after you here.
Okay, cool. Yeah, while that's happening, I will shoot at Pocky.
Yeah.
9 does
9
not
is
do
not
it.
gonna do it. Any bonus action? Yeah, you got.
Yeah, I'm
right
gonna
here.
I'm gonna actually command BB to shoot at Pocky now.
Good. Gonna be a miss.
Does not do it. Damn.
Rip.
My luck has dried up, everyone. Sorry.
Rip rolls forward here. And he's going to yell out that cry again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All allies within 30 feet of him have advantage on their next attack roll. As you hear him say, "Come on, let's collect that bounty, all right?"
Come on.
And all of you guys get advantage on your next attack roll here, and that's
Must have had an advantage. I didn't hit. Guiding Bolt's still active.
Guiding Bolt's still active. That's right.
Or the Eldritch Cannon, either one, I guess.
Oh, the Eldritch Cannon. Yeah, Eldritch. Either one that you want. It would be the first attack. So
Sure.
roll that Musket attack again, if you would.
Okay.
Appreciate that. 16 hits. 7 points of force damage.
And you want me to roll again for the for BB?
No, BBs would be correct. BBs,
And Guiding
BBs
Bolt's
okay.
gone, and then we get inspired.
Yes, get inspired.
Cool.
The Draconic Cry from Captain Rip. -7. Okay. Rip is going to move forward and make 3 attacks onto Captain Pocky. First one. 21 to hit. 11. 27.
Brother in Christ.
They don't call him. Hey. He's not just any old rat catcher. As you see this mace, like he jumps off of Benor, Like he's like Benor, and like Benor just gives him like a boost, and he just hits Pocky in the head once, lands a bit too far off and misses, and then swings back up and hits him again. So it's going to take 9 points of bludgeoning, and then 7 cold. 9 points of bludgeoning, 6 cold. Captain Pocky is not looking good. At the end of Captain Rip's turn, he's going to use Captain Pocky's going to use a legendary action and try and make an attack towards Benor. However, it's going to be at disadvantage because of sap. An 11 misses. He's like visibly scared here. It's going to be his turn. He's going to try and make an attack onto Captain Rip for a crit fail.
Bro.
And a 24. And honestly, I'm sorry. Captain Rip has pack tactics. So that would have been a crit on the first roll. And the second roll would have been a 21. You know, we're just going to be an honest, good old GM. Captain Pocky is toast here. As you see Captain Rip, like, these attacks do happen. There's like desperation here of like him trying to swing back at Rip. And Rip rolls forward, hits him in the head again. You see Rip look over and see Demi down, knowing a look of just understanding on his face as he swings the mace down again onto Captain Pocky. As you see him fall. Morn, I need you to give me a perception check here. Oh, see, sorry, your passive perception is how much?
I rolled better than my passive. 23.
20. Oh, you rolled better. This is what you hear as Pocky falls. Why didn't the general help? And then he falls. The other two pirates look back, seeing their captain fall, and they need to make a choice here.
I'm casting command on both of them.
What do you tell them?
Prone.
Okay. Second level command, right?
Yeah.
The what is it?
DC 14 wisdom.
DC 14 wisdom save. The one who's very hurt. They roll straight for these. 1. An 8. He drops his weapon, falls down. The first one on the top. Natural 20. You see that he is still shaken, though, as he doesn't use the command here. He falls. He's like, I don't. He sees Rip running, kind of moving toward him, and you see Benor kind of heading towards him as the dark and stormy pulls close, and the all shield pulls close, and he's like, "You got us. The bounty says dead or alive, doesn't it? Right? Doesn't it say dead or alive?" What do you all do in this moment? Do you spare these two?
I'm cutting their heads off.
Can I join? Can I join in on that fun?
Yeah, sure. You guys, I can say you guys can move here. You guys all have that advantage from the cry if you guys want to move close. What is the?
I'm gonna cut off Captain Pocky's head first. I'd like them to see
Ooh.
that.
Oh yeah, you can move yourself over. Then yeah, sure. You see your Captain Rib like, oh no, like kind of protests, and he's like, yeah. Benor kind of puts a hand on his shoulder, kind of stopping him from saying anything. He's like, he kind of understands here. Thea, what do you do in this moment as there's a stillness over battlefield as they're here and the other two they call for mercy. What do you do, Thea?
Thea doesn't quite hear people like, you know, retreating or anything. She kind of just feels people moving around away from her. She looks up to see that everything's over. Looks back at Demi and just like pure adrenaline kicks in. She jumps back over, runs towards Demi, and just sobs. Like there's nothing she can. There's nothing.
Yeah.
She just like almost as if like if she cries hard enough, she'll just come back. But they don't.
Giles, what do you do in this moment? As Autumn, you take the head of Captain Pocky here. As you're close, you see the runes on his infernal blade drop and disappear.
Is his blade still there?
Yeah, it falls to the ground. It fell to the ground.
Can I mount his head on it?
Sure, yeah.
Then I will carry it over to these two. And I'll drop the illusion at the same time.
Giles, your crewmate comes over with your prize, as these two have called for mercy here. What does the captain of the Dark and Stormy do in this moment?
I make sure at least both of them have a good look at what's transpired. And once I've
Once you've done what now? Continue.
Sorry, once I make sure that's happened, I clap my hands. And BB will proceed to dance in front of in front of one of the pirates.
The gritty on him.
Yeah, you see what the one who rolled the natural 20 on his command, because the other guy he's prone, he's groveled. He's like, oh, he's on the ground. The other one's like, what the hell?
But while sort of BB does his thing, I sort of put up like a gun hand symbol to one of the pirates' head, and BB proceeds to blow his head off.
No roll necessary. You're hitting the one who rolled the natural 20 on his save, right?
Yeah.
You see BB stops dancing for a moment, and the force ballista at point blank hits him, and he flies that 5 feet, stumbles, and slowly falls into the astral sea, dead.
And then after that sort of has transpired, I sort of wave a hand gesture to. It is your turn to proceed, good sir.
Yeah, the other guys groveled on the ground, like, and Captain Pocky doesn't say any words here, but you know full well that the bounty was primarily for Pocky, and some, stuff was for his crew, but it's dead or alive. You don't have to bring anyone back if you don't want to. There's one more here, groveling. Captain Rip hasn't told you to stop. I think he fully understands the situation here. If these were better circumstances, maybe he would have told you to, we can always bring them in and get more bonus by doing that. But it doesn't seem appropriate right now, as one of your friends is on the ground. The ships pull close here. And I think Captain Rip kind of goes over and kind of like, he looks up towards you. We don't have to take any prisoners if that is what you want to do, Captain Baumgartner. It's your call.
Can sort of see like a rage is still there, but like it's more like sadness and disappointment sort of taking over now.
Yeah.
And like Giles is sort of looking at the ground, looking at this sort of prone forced pirate and stuff, and he's just like, I don't know, Captain. Do what you want with these guys. I don't.
We'll take care of it.
I just.
As you see the all she wrote kind of pulls in, and this guy's like, I'll still groveling. We'll take care of it. Go to your crew. They need your leadership. I'll still. You fought well, and you will get what's promised to you. Meet us at the. We're heading to Eberron to collect on this bounty. Meet us in Sharn, in Breland.
Very well.
The SSA Eberron HQ is in High Towers, in the Central Plateau. So, meet us there. And we'll give you a portion of the bounty.
Very well. I'll meet you there in a timely manner.
Gives you
Giles is then going to.
Gives you a nod.
Yeah, Giles then just proceeds to shuffle over to where everyone is, sort of huddled around Demi.
Hey. Asterfeld. I'm like trying, just like nudging at Demi's body on my knees.
In this moment, you see a creature that you saw and was introduced to you, Akate, the Menko, has come out of invisibility. And you see this creature kind of like doing the same, pushing on Demi, kind of pointing down toward the wound on Demi, and looking up toward Onum, toward Giles, with like a concerned look on his face, like and a sense of urgency here.
It's not funny, Demi. Onum, you can help, right? You can fix this?
I don't know, Morn. I think you kind of like see the rage on Autumn's face kind of creep back into a fear as he kind of comes back up to Demi. He's kind of like nervously pulling on the earrings that Demi gave him.
What do you mean you don't know? Do something.
I think all we can do is get him back to the ship now.
No, I don't.
You can sort of see like Willow hovering over Demi, trying to use mending on them, see if it's doing anything, but unfortunately it isn't.
Yeah, you
Other
see that
than repairing the clothes where she was hit.
Yeah, you see the hole of the clothes being repaired, but you can see the wet mark of the blood. As things move around you all, you hear Captain Rib kind of say something to the one on the ground, and then you hear that mace hit against flesh. And you hear him kind of more solemnly, like to Benor, like, Benor, collect. He'll grab Captain Pocky's head and like, collect. We'll meet them in Sharn. We'll do right by them. You see Benor like, of course, Captain. And you see that she looks over saddened as well, but quickly kind of heads toward the All She Road. As the dark and stormy pulls down, what do you all do here as it lands maybe 30 feet away from this spot?
Thea grabs hold of Demi's body, starts hysterically crying again, and just says, I don't want to move her. I don't want to go back on the ship. I don't want. She's not moving. They're not moving. No. No, she's not moving. No.
Ga'll say it's like, listen, it's okay. We don't have to move Demi just yet. All right. I'm going to break the news to Demi's parents and everyone else aboard. I don't expect anything to come from that.
I don't want you to do that. Don't do that.
It must be done.
No, I don't want you to do that.
Well, I need to give at least their parents
No.
an understanding of what's happening. And I mean that. I'm sorry, Thea.
You knew that the weight of being a captain comes with hard choices as you kind of, that sternness comes, but you know that you're holding in your own pain to face Ophelia Moore, Asterfell, on your ship. And as you walk over... Sorry, go ahead.
Well, yeah,
I was speaking.
You were speaking. Sorry. What were you saying?
You can. I just don't want to move them yet. I don't want to go back on the ship, and I don't want any of this to be real.
That's fine, Thea. We can stay on this rock for as long as we need to. All right.
No.
There will be a point you have to go.
I'm gonna reach down and try to like extend an arm and try to get Hecate.
Yeah, you grab him, kind of pull him up, and you see he's still kind of grabbing toward Demi, like with a bit of desperation as you're like picking him up.
I know, buddy. I'm gonna put him up on my shoulder.
there's an explosion of fur, and the Minko turns into an imp, but instead of like reddish skin and leathery wings, it's this white creature with 3 white feathery wings, and these glowing pink eyes. And as you pick him up, he turns and looks at you and in a very hoarse voice says, "Fixed."
Sporn's face just like twitches as he's like trying to hold back.
Yeah, I think Giles then sort of makes his way onto the ship.
Yeah,
Sort of just not even bothering with what just happened there.
I think we already get the shot of you turning and walking. It's the JoJo's shot.
Yeah, truly
It's
JoJo's
truly
moment.
the JoJo's way. It was like, are you walking toward the ship, leaving your friends here, having to face a really difficult conversation?
Yeah, I try my best to find Ophelia more, and at least try to, see, like, not even sort of, like, basically just Giles is going, just beelining, trying to find them.
Yeah, I think you kind of push past Mycroft, and they're like, did the operation go all right? Oh, and you see Airlax, you like push into the galley or where Navarro and Feliamore are, and Feliamore kind of sees you hurt, and like, oh, you need some. Oh, is everyone okay? Do they need medical attention? Or I'm glad you're okay.
Thank you. But listen, let's sit down. All right.
Oh, all right. And you see Navarro kind of. You see a look on Navarro's face where like he noticed something, like something's up here, and I think Feliamore's worried about like your well-being here, but he notices straight away. Notices something that is wrong, and you kind of sit her down, like, okay. Was it a hard fight? Was it?
I'm going to disregard how well the fight went or anything of that nature, because there's something much more serious for you, both of you, to understand. And I don't know how to put this lightly, and I don't think I can put this lightly. But Demi is passed.
Yeah. You see a Feliamore like, is this one of their jokes? Right. You see like a look of disbelief, like, let me see them.
Navarro, I'm going to need you to stick with Ophelia more through this, all right?
I think she looks back toward Navarro, and you see a look of understanding, gives you a nod, not fully knowing what's going on, but sees your body language and like sees how you're. I don't think this is a joke, Ophelia Moore. You can see the disbelief, let me see them.
Of course, right this way. I guess as I'm escorting Ophelia Moore and Navarro, like I'll probably sort of come across like Mycroft and Aerith and give them hand gestures to follow along.
Yeah,
if possible.
Aerith kind of like, they get off the helm and kind of like, what's going on? And they see the like look on Feliamor's face and kind of just like get quiet, like just like oh, as sometime later, you see their child on the ground, not moving. And truly, in this moment, you see despair and immense sadness of a mother losing their child. All this time, at the edge of life, Demi,
What's up?
they're too far away from you, but you can see what's going on. You can see as you're seeing wisps of these ghostly kind of figures, an ensemble of your friends. You see your mother sobbing over you. What do you do in this moment? As you're looking forward at this moment, saying this, actually give me a perception check.
Terrible. Who put all these tears in my eyes? That's an 8.
I don't know. On an 8, you can't hear them because their voices are being drowned out by a louder sound. The ringing of a bell from behind you. Do you turn and face it?
No. It was confusing at first. I was on the ground, and then I was standing, watching Pocky pull the knife out. But it was all distorted, and the colors were strange. And I couldn't see very far. There was fog everywhere. And then it's just bits and pieces. People screaming, people crying. And by the time I figured out what was going on, I don't know, I just felt disappointed. And then very sad. Just a very empathetically sad to see the shift in everybody.
You hear that bell chime again as you watch the shadows or the shapes of your friends. You see Nabaru's shape with a hand on your mother's shoulder as she's sobbing And you see he's standing firmly, but you can see that he is also crying. As you see Autumn shape the fear from him.
I think I
Bell,
can see exactly where Autumn is. The wings and the halo are brighter on this side than they are on the material plane.
you can see him looking down. Out of options. Thea holding on to you, not wanting anyone to move you. Mourn ever the person to think of a way out of something and think of the next step forward. Aerith trying to rationalize what's happened. Seeing one of her longest friends on the ground. Hear the chime of the bell again. Do you turn around?
Wipe my nose. Can you shut up? I can't hear the.
Do you turn to yell at that?
Yeah, I guess I do, but it's not like turning to look. It's more just like I'm still looking.
Yeah, like a looking over your shoulder. In your
Yeah.
periphery, you see it. A building. Large. Castle. No. A keep. Beautiful. Carved obsidian. You see on its high tower a bell tower as it rings. Yet again.
For the briefest second, it confuses me out of being sad. But that empty space is very quickly filled with just frustration and anger.
You walk toward the keep.
No.
Anger, you said. Give me... What's your spell casting ability? Sorry, what's your primary ability, I should say?
Charisma.
Charisma? Give me any charisma check that you would think you would apply right now.
Apply to what? I'm so confused.
It's fine. Just give me a d20 plus your charisma modifier, sorry.
$17.
17. Keep is not the only path forward from here.
I feel something. It's like wind, but it's not pushing, it's pulling. I can see the swirls of the fog rolling past me. Just
There are
will myself in place.
Very smart to do so. Spirits can get lost here. Those who refuse to walk toward the keep. But you're a child of something else. Something below. And in this moment, I will give you two options here. You can go to the keep or defy that. Because before you is a path. You see a circular, almost like cave-like door to your left. And it burns with green fire. You could walk toward that, or walk toward the keep. All while willing your feet to the ground, not to be pulled by the storms in this realm. Two paths ahead of you. Each toward the unknown. What do you do?
I focus on the tip of my finger and push as much ether as I can into a single point. And I bend down, and I realize that the fog is sort of sticking to my hand as I do this. I want to try and use Phantom Limb and just in the dirt scrape BRB. I don't know if it's going to work, but that's what I want to try and do.
Sure.
And then I walk towards that cave.
A green flame as you walk into that entrance. Feeling the weight of what you've done. You journey forth to a path that only you can see. As you move through here, and it's some time. It feels like minutes, hours. You don't know, you're going through this cave here and seeing that burning green light as you keep moving toward it. And as you get toward the end, you push through, and around you is hot. Give me a perception check here as you make it through this cave, toward the end of it, seeing that light. Actually, you see it around the corner here. The terrain has changed, but that heat is all around you now. That it's overwhelming.
9.
9. You can only see that fire ahead of you. You're not really paying attention to your surroundings here. You know that something has changed. The temperature has changed. It's not the coldness that you were in before, but heat. Do you continue onward through this new place?
Yeah, I mean, I guess so.
Walking forward, you move past what seems to be like you're in someone's abode. As you move further in, you see and kind of move past and pull this machinery, this like metal. It reminds you of like when you used to go over to Giles' place and see bits of machines thrown everywhere and parts on the floor as you like try to move carefully here. But these are much more different, advanced than what Giles has done. As you move through, give me a stealth check here.
Sure. $18.
18's great. You hear the sound of something coming to life, something pulsing, something like cogs and gears grinding. What's your passive perception, Demi?
13.
13. You can only really hear that grinding of things, of metal on metal. Do you proceed further into this place? As you move around, you see a myriad of machines. As you look over, you see one thing. It's huge. It looks like a some sort of four-legged contraption that has like a visage on it. This almost like these jagged teeth. You can see that there's this burning, almost like fire within the visage's eyes, though it seems to not be moving right now. And as you proceed further, stealthily.
Is there anything in here that looks valuable?
Not for the machines and the metals. I think you see some like molten gold in one, like a gold bar that's been like kind of poured out in this like, not in like bar form. It's like just like someone has poured it onto the ground and like fucked up a mold and then just left it there.
That seems inconvenient to take. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just sort of not trying to make any noise.
Yeah.
But I'm not really. I don't see any purpose to hiding exactly.
Yeah.
Just taking in the surroundings and anything that looks shiny or expensive.
Yeah, you hear that grinding kind of come to a halt, and you hear shit. And then you hear like a cranking of metal again. As you move further within this place, you see a figure here. And the God damn it. And you hear that crank of metal again. Another one. And what you see as you round the corner is a being with, looks somewhat, it's interesting. They look somewhat like you. Green skin. And as you see their outline, horns, but much bigger than yours. And then you see wings. They're not paying attention to you. They seem to be in front of this large, like, what can only be described as this contraption, a vehicle, you see that it has jagged things, cannons on it, a wheel that has all these spikes and things. as you look around, you see a creature moving within, many creatures moving within the rafters. You know what these are. These are imps. You see one has a cog in its hand, running away from another one, moving parts all around. And you see that the person has not noticed you yet, as they like are inside of this machine. What do you do?
Let's take another good look at like my hands, my legs, my tail. Like, do I seem corporeal here?
In this place? Yes. So you can see that there's some like thinning on you. Like the tips of your fingertips have that like ghostly etherealness to them. But some of you is corporeal. Like you're halfway here and halfway there. And then you hear, as you're like kind of looking at your hands, you're hey, could you hand me that wrench back there?
I hide.
Okay. As you see that their tail kind of swings a little bit, like as they point toward a rack of many tools that you wouldn't even know where to start and begin. Yeah, there's a wrench right over there. If you could just help me real quick, that'd be great.
My assumption is that they're talking to the imps, so I just
Yeah. They take the
lean
goggles.
around a pile of junk.
They turn back and like take the goggles off. You see the imps like move around. He's like, you see this looks like a tiefling, but couldn't be. Looks kind of puts his hands on like a dark like leather kind of apron, like cool. I guess no one's gonna help me. That's how it always is. They say build all these machines for the war, and do all this, and surely you'll have fun doing it, and it'll be great. And you can see him like kind of stretching here, and then he turns over and sees you, and it's like, oh, it's like actually scared. Like, oh, how'd you get in here?
The door was open.
My door was open. Wait a minute. That's not how that works, okay? That's not how that works. My door's never open. Unless it's to take in these things out. Okay, never mind. As you look at him, you see his eyes have this like burning green flames in them as the goggles are on his head. And he's like genuinely surprised at you. He's like, okay, wait, could you hand me that wrench? Maybe, and then we can talk.
You're not going to specify size of wrench?
The what? Huh.
Oh, that's just got one wrench. Yeah, let me grab that for you.
That's a fair point. As you can see, he puts his hands through his like kind of longer black hair. He's like, fair point. It's that one right there. As he like points to the fourth or fifth one down here. He's like, that one right there. It's like yeah, that one. Yeah, that one. Just hand that to me, and then we can talk. And then, you can tell me how you somehow stumbled into my workshop.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Catch.
You throw it over to him. He's like, catches it in his hand. He's like,
It's an underhand toss.
he's like, okay. Kind of whistles like, hey guys, get me, and he like has a list of parts to these imps, and they kind of all run and scurry off. He's like, cool, cleared out the peanut gallery. All right, and you can just hear a sound of metal on metal. And he's like, kind of hits, and you hear that engine rev up again as this fire from this vehicle alights. He's like, ah, pretty little war machine. You will do wonders. Oh man, they don't appreciate me enough here. And he turns the engine off. He's like, all right, finish that. Who are you?
You first.
Huh. See his flaming eyes kind of narrow in on you. Huh. Well, it's Elzid. Elzid Magnusson. And who are you?
Oh, well, is it Magdelson? I'm Harlow the... Did you say Magdelson?
Yeah.
I'm Demra Natalia Estafel.
Kind of like pretty name for someone who's half dead. He's kind of like,
Yeah, that's inconvenient.
Wait, how did you? What? Oh,
Said your door was open.
and he looks towards you and like sees. You see his eyes kind of get wide as he sees a resemblance. He's like, oh, tricky. Wait. So door was open. My door was open, and then you walked in from. Okay, all right. And you can already see he's like kind of taking put some of his tools away, taking his apron off. And he's like his wings kind of move a little bit. He's like, well, nice to meet you, Demeter.
Please, call me Demi.
Well, Demi, well, my workshop's a little dangerous here, and I get visitors from all over the hells, so you might want to, not stay here too long. But if you're here, do you want to go back?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
You want to go back?
Yeah, I wasn't done.
There's always so many projects to do and so little time, isn't there? But what were you working on when you were in the material?
Oh, some family business. Sort of uprooted my mama and took her on an adventure and then fucking died.
Oh, you mortals have a tough time out there, yeah? I mean, it's tough here too. I mean, a lot of machines come back like torn up. Used pretty well though, as long as the riders don't freaking die on them. You have to clean
So
up the
who are y'all at war with?
Well, it's a long story. So
Of course it is.
So there's this devil called Zariel, and then she's raging a war here, and then we have some other of the devils want to don't like her doing that. And then, I built a lot of machines of war to help the front lines, and sometimes they use them in certain races and things like that. It's wild. You'd like it, honestly.
Are you working with Zariel or the
Oh no.
folks that are mad at Zariel?
I mean, I'm pretty like the folks who don't really like Zariel. Though I'm equal opportunity, honestly. Though my mother doesn't really approve of me doing this, as he like motions to his workshop, but it's fine, right? There's always a bit of things like that. I'm talking a lot. Well,
Should listen to your mother.
nah, good. I mean, as he like looks towards you again, you see like a knowing, like an intelligence. He's like, I mean, oh, as he looks toward the wound on you. Speaking of
I also look down.
yeah, you see the wound now. Speaking of my mother, one of her warlocks got you. Ooh, that is... Isn't that poetic? That is really funny.
Hysterical. Why do I still have this if I stick my finger in it?
Maybe that's why you came through here. I don't know. Okay. I've never done anything like this before. It's not really my purview. But
They always say that.
You want to go back, right?
I mean, ideally.
I want to go back, and you see he kind of looks at you again like, well, you've bound a quasi to your service, some sort of familiar to your service as well. You have a bit of a spark in you, right? No.
Where are you reading this? What notebook have you? Where the fuck are you getting that from?
You see his eyes burn. Right. I'm my mother's son. These eyes see a lot. But, it's kind of like doing this stuff more. And I think...
On the closet, it's an imp.
It's an imp. Oh, cool. Like my little guys. Nice. Nice. I think there's a moment where you look at his eyes and you understand that you're standing in front of an archdevil. And as he's kind of like, just very casually is like, what? But yeah, you want to go back. You have more work you want to do. And then one of my mother's warlocks killed you. You see like
He's dead.
Oh, he's dead?
He's so very extremely dead.
She's not going to like that one bit, and that's great. So here's what I'll say. As you kind of see that he sits down on one of those crates and kind of moves some metal and stuff around, he's like, you can sit down if you want. There's chairs, kind of boxes or whatever. Here's what I'll offer you. I could send you back, but I'm sure you're aware that these things don't come for free, right? And as much as, I don't really deal in the politics of all this stuff and I just make my machines and let things happen, I am who I am. You understand? I will ask for something in return. And you see, for once in this conversation, a seriousness from this casual devil. Maybe I'm not gonna be like, how some devils are like, oh, I'll claim your firstborn and you'll never know when I'm gonna take it. I'll let you know. At time. Plus, you're a little like me. Maybe a cousin or something. A cousin, pretty far off, but it's fine. Yeah, I could offer you that. Bring you back for a price.
Go on.
And, it could be like, what do I really need for this workshop? Oh, man. Maybe, ooh. Huh. You can see him, like, looking around, like, I don't know. Oh. I've never made a bargain before. Jeez. This is hard. Damn. Okay. How about this? I need... One of my engines needs a bit of obsidian. And not just any old obsidian. I mean...
I know where this is going. God damn it.
Not just any old obsidian, I need... I need something to power something. I have to steal it from a, it's from a particular group of people. Let's be honest. Those that, work for that dragon. Oh, also, wait, even better. If you get some topaz from them, that would be even better. Give me some of that topaz and whatever other items I need for this project, and just send it. And we can call that our little deal. Whatever items I need from certain places that are really hard for me to get to. As he like motions to himself, he's like, because I'm me, and you just send them to me. And well, it's hard for
it's hard for
grow up. Go. What do you mean, grow up?
I want you to know that I know that this is not an equivalent exchange, but I'm going to do it anyway because you want me to steal something.
Yeah. There's all this topaz stuff you can steal from me. There's also I hear in the material plane, there's a really cool casino, if I'm not mistaken, that has some items that are particularly...
Keep balancing your side of the list. You're going to owe me some stuff.
What would you want?
Oh, that's a good fucking question.
What would you want, Demeter, Astrophel? You want to go back and see your friends, enjoy, and go on a venture.
I need a piece of metal from the spring wild.
Ooh. Oh, that could be done. Yeah. Yeah, that could be done, all right. In this moment, give me a luck check here.
I hate your ass.
Give me a luck check.
That D20 decided it didn't want to be a part of this.
Give me a luck check in this one. As you see LZ kind of like 7. LZ kind of look up. He's like, you see him rummage around in his place, like, Through the Feywild. Oh, I wonder how it is there this time of day. You hear him like move crates, like you see like an imp get like he like grabs an imp, throws it behind him. He's like, don't be in there, please. Like, moves some shelves around. He's like, Spring Wild. You see him open up a drawer and like put his hand through a bunch of different metals. He's like, I can say I have something like that right now, but it could be acquired for you. All I would need from you is to steal some topaz from
Topaz and obsidian.
Topaz and obsidian from the clerics of Mott.
You don't want to tell me you had it anyway. Otherwise, I'd just take it from you. But I think we have a deal.
I'd love to see you.
Stick out my hand.
I like your spunk, I guess.
They tell me that.
Like, you'd steal it from me? That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, Topaz Obsidian. And, maybe I'll have some other items in the past. If you do good work, if you can go places where I can't go, it would be lovely.
You gonna keep talking or you gonna shake my hand?
I'm okay. I stay in this workshop a lot, okay? Goodness gracious. Fine. And Elzid will, like, reach...
Who's your mother? She needs to teach you manners.
Oh, she's taught me enough. And you see a dark look on his face.
Forget I said anything at all.
You see it kind of, like, brush off and see that smile again, like, it's all good. And he reaches toward you. And he's about, like, a bit taller than you. He might be, like, 6 foot. Or, about your height. He's like, we have a deal. And reaches out to shake your hand. And as
I shake his hand.
As you shake Elzid's hand, he can't help it, even if he's never really done a deal like this before. You see burning around your right, the arm that you shook with him, these infernal runes circle and spiral up your arm. And it ends at your wrist with a large rune.
It integrates perfectly into the tattoo sleeve that I've already got.
Yeah.
Snake scales.
And you see that this pact has been forged. And you see him say something in Infernal to seal it. Very well. So, and you hear, so you have to roll a perception check. You hear the sounds of something heavy approaching. It's like, oh, that's I think you need to get going. I wouldn't want this battle. He turns like, wouldn't you? And as you like move and look back, you see that a baler was approaching in that moment. He's like, you're Elzid. Is my machine ready? He's like, of course it is. My work is always great. Even though you don't appreciate it. It's always good. And as you move back here, you feel
there is a ghostly image floating just on the box he was sitting on. He looks back within a minute later, and then it fades. It just says, "Good luck with the war, mama's boy."
What do you all do here, back in the Astral Sea? As there's a somber moment. Do you move Demi's body and make preparations? What has been transpiring here as we see a mother in pain
I think like as we have like a fairly long moment of silence,
Oh yeah.
and I sort of proceed to like put a like a cloth or blanket over over Demi's face, um, and sort of, you know, just leave it like so. Um, Sort of have this be like unsure if I want to have this be her final resting place, um or try to do something else with it. But at least for now, it feels like the right thing to do.
We won't be leaving her, Giles. So I look over towards Ophelia more.
Yeah, she is. You see, like, tear streaks on her face, and she is just lost. Like, there's just a vacant look there. Nabaru is like kind of like holding her up, but she is
Uh,
gone.
I'm gonna grab her, like her hand. We still have some obligations to fulfill for her. Yeah, there's somewhere she always wanted to go.
Yeah. You see Nabaru like, it would be good to take her to your home. As you all move from here, who's carrying Demi's body?
I think I'd have Kettle at least sort of, well, depends how like how much Demi weighs, and depends also if Kettle can carry them on their own.
I was thinking maybe if we put them on Kettle, then like one of us could go on each side just to like keep them stable on Kettle, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
You walk with their body onto the dark and stormy, knowing that you have some places to go to Sharn, but all those things don't really matter right now, as there's just silence on the ship. Feel the loss of their presence, and kind of see Aerith kind of looks at you more and kind of doesn't say anything. You see a look on Mycroft's face, like, give me an what's your passive insight, more in this moment?
In this moment, 0. Normally 17.
I think, Thea, you hear in your head, Mycroft, I don't know what to even say. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna wake up from this, right? Like this is a vision, right? Right?
You see Mycroft's kind of look toward the ground. Morn, as you see them walking back, you see the conflict on their face. Like, and you know, they knew a lot about death rites and things, more than they were letting on. In this moment, you see conflict of like, they want to say something or do something. But they don't
Just,
trust you yet.
I'll put like a arm on Mycroft's shoulder and just kind of shake my head a little and be like, they weren't big into that stuff.
I could have maybe done something, but it might have put me at risk. And I don't want to burden you all with my problems. We have so much. We're going through so much right now. So you're right. As you all move here, we get you all. Who takes the spelljamming helm here? As you can head toward Eberron. Who takes the helm?
I think I will. Like, partially just to get my mind off of things and keep trudging.
Yeah, you, Aerith, kind of doesn't say much. And you attune to the helm. And I think with Morn, with your guidance, you're getting close to home.
I would give him coordinates or whatever, but
yeah.
Then I would leave down to the crew deck.
Yeah, you go into the helm, kind of chart a bit of a course for Everon and for Breland, and then go back up. Giles, you take a look at it and just kind of internalize that and move the ship toward your destination. Where do you set Demi's body within the dark and stormy?
Not sure. At least for now, I think we'd probably put like
On
I
her
don't
bed
know.
probably is the best spot.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking that, but I was also being a bit concerned about everyone else thinking it's like, oh, I'm kind of now sleeping next to a dead body, you know?
There's just not really anywhere else.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
you can also put it near where Narvi is as well.
Yeah. I guess we'll do that, for the time being.
You set it in that area. You see the doll kind of move, not saying a word, just moving their head, seeing the sadness from Ophelia more. As you all move toward Eberron.
I think Morn, once he gets down there, would just go to their quarters and just like pull whatever sheets or whatever we have shut and just lie down and just quietly cry.
There's a eerie silence on the ship. You fly from here, moving towards the beautiful planet that is Eberron, flying down here over the landscape, moving toward the continent of Quivere. As you fly through, you see get a shot of you looking down and seeing the network of the lightning rail moving through the continent of Quaver. As you fly over a section of just a land that is ash and nothingness. As you fly over the Mournlands, the nation that was once Kyrie, and continue to fly over the mountains, and you see it. City that is truly an amazing sight. The city of towers, Sharn. As you see this massive city built from up. You've seen cities that are just wide like Brawl, but this place seems larger but built vertically. As you see at the very top, this almost floating section of the city, and all these mini towers here. You can see airships moving through here. They're burning rings of elemental energy. You see other spelljammers moving toward the central plateau. As you head toward highest towers, and you head toward the Larendar Tower, where the dock is. Any spelljammers go. And as you dock, you kind of go through the motions of docking and everything, and you're tired. Some of you move off of the ship here and kind of just needing the space here, just in the main terminal of the Larendar Tower. Move and see a shot of Demi's body covered with a sheet in the cargo deck as days have passed, or day has passed here. As you guys don't really know what to do yet. Would you guys have gotten an inn or moved somewhere and staying in the central plateau? Or would you have tried to stay close to the ship? Or moved somewhere else here?
Probably, I don't know. Probably would have discussed with everyone, despite everyone sort of mourning. I would have at least vouched for getting an inn that's relatively near the port.
Okay, yeah.
Of course, like, majority rules, so.
Yeah, I think in this moment, Nabaru kind of pays for it. Knowing that you guys haven't gotten paid from your job yet, he's like, I will, it would be smart to stay. I have not been here, but Morn, this is Morn and Aerith, this is where you are from, correct? Or where you are staying, I should say.
Yeah,
Would it
past
be
2 years.
Would it be wise to stay in the central plateau? Yeah. And you kind of hear Aerith pipe up like, yeah, right,
More or
right,
less.
Morn?
It just more or less depends on what our plans here are.
Yeah. I do have my apartment in here, but it's military issue. It's not, we're not gonna be able to really house everyone comfortably.
We got mine over as well, but same deal. It's not going to be big enough.
Yeah.
Fair.
I think Navarro, if you want, and Giles, if you want to get a in here in Upper Central, or in Middle Central, it's probably wise. Or yeah, my housing's in Lower Central, so.
I mean,
Very well.
yeah, if you want to stay near the docks, then yeah, you're gonna want to stay probably Upper Central. If you,
Navarro's like, very well. I will tell you more if